Gotta chase the hate away. Fire gonna heat up. Jah is the creator. Love is what we want. Yeah. The world is short of love. So what I'm gonna do is bring back the love. Yeah. Bring back the love. I wanna bring back the love. Yeah. Love is what we want today. Love is what we need today. Every day. Bring back the love. The world needs a lot of love. Love is what we want today. Hate has to go away. Yeah. All I wanna see is peace and unity. I show respect to you, and you show respect to me. In love and harmony, I wanna live with everybody. We don't want no fight, no fuss, no fun, no violence around me. I'd like to see fathers taking care of their children. Love and protect them. Don't avoid and abuse them. They are the future. They need guidance and protection. They need someone to teach them and lead them in the right direction of love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Yeah. Love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. Love is what we need today. We gotta chase the hate away. When war a war, the whole place get tense. People are run and jump over fence. Man I get shot in the face and head. Me I wonder if none of these things make sense. Living in peace is better. When everyone that I see is my brother. Showing love to one another. Yeah, living forever. War is ugly and love is lovely. That is what my elder them tell me. And Jah knows the Rasta me believe in. I don't wanna see no more blood around. Come on everybody, let's dash for the war and let's go have some fun and live in love and harmony. That's what I want to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Yeah. We gotta chase. Alright, yes. Ooh. Chew out with the knife, we say chew out with the gun. Come on everyone, let's have some fun. Again, chew out with the knife, come and chew out with the gun. Come on everyone, let's have some fun. We're gonna dance from night until morning come. Now stop until we see the rise of the sun. Dash with the knife, we say we dash with the gun. Come on everybody, let us just live in love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Let's go to
more love, more consistency, greater elevation, on a mission. Definitely, Jenny, your host, Motivation Academy. I haven't changed my spot. No. I don't intend to either. Just gonna make it grow. Take our time, be patient. We gotta grow out this trauma, move out Babylon in our heads, and we'll get there with enough consistency. No? There's nothing training cannot do. So if I keep showing up here, and keep training and keep a good spirit, being positive with life, that state of internal happiness or internal joy, call it whatever you want, but yeah, with positivity you can do a lot. And I will not let this evil vibes around me. It's the evil vibes around us that really come too close at one point. They come too close and we consume them. So it's just I think if we keep ourselves very, very positive on the mission for a greater elevation, we can easily, like, they won't come even near. Like, you won't feel them so much, the evil stuff, the negative stuff in this world, the addictions and all the stuff that then prevents us from sensing life, because that's what it is. We get that's why I'm here, because I've decided to sense life and be contribute to an elevation. Again, I'm not gonna save the world, but I'll save myself in the process for sure. I feel better with myself than I did. And again, it's a deep feeling. It's not even a feeling that I thought I could know the feeling. I never knew I could get that kind of feeling from life. So it's really by putting myself really outside my comfort zone that I discovered another kind of feeling. But it's more than a feeling. It's a feeling is a feeling, but when you know something is right for you, it's the right thing to do, and that it's more than a feeling at this point. That's what I find. It's part of me. Yeah. And it's always been part of me. That stuff that I'm doing now has been inside me for a long time. Just never found a way to express it. But I know I came here for something great. I'm greater than great. That I know. We're all greater than great, but it's to get in touch with the greatness. In a very evil, confusing, low vibration world, sometimes it can be a challenge. Those freaking ads get on my nerve. Why is there so much ads? So nonsense. I have to find something else. I'll work on this. My goal is not necessarily to pass ads of YouTube when I talk, but it's on the video. Yeah, we're good for a bit now. See, there's ads everywhere. Anyway, we'll find another thing. I'll put my own video soon. I'll do with my GoPro, and I'll make long, or I'll take the ones I have on my channel and really put them together, and that's what we'll have in the background. So yeah, it's just to be dedicated, I think, to elevate your state of vibration, your vibrational state. That's really what's elevate in the process. Yeah, you elevate yourself maybe in your whatever society standing or something you want to call it, but I think it's more a personal elevation, and that's what, like, really outside of me today, I see, but I don't think it's that important what I see on the external part of myself. I think it's more important what I see on the inside for now. What I see on the inside and what I can bring from that inside. So that's where my focus really is. Just to stay more alive, more vital, stay curious with life. That's a lot of power. You find a lot of power in curiosity, in vitality, and working on your confidence. Self-confidence is worthwhile. You can go far with that. Make sure you don't cross the line into arrogance, but you can go far with self-confidence. Look, that's what I'm doing here. I'm always alone talking for I don't know how long, but sometimes it's an hour something. But it's just the challenge also because before I come here, it's not because I have a big rituals that I do and stuff, but I'm always very confident that I will find inspiration in the moment. That I trust myself. I trust myself. And then from the moment you start trusting yourself, your dream is going to start to expand day by day. Day by day, the dream is expanding. So your goals, and again, it's just to do something with our life and not be distracted. It's just a natural state of being to give thanks for life. It should be. But we don't really put importance to life too much, and we get distracted by all kinds of nonsense in this world. So The moment you starve the distraction, you really purge the distraction. You starve them, then you purge them. It's very easy to do anything because you can think for yourself. You can be present. You're not distracted. So everything is about leaving distraction, letting go of distraction, letting go of what doesn't support us. In this great journey. And if we're not capable to let go, we're always going to be stuck in the same place. No? Like my goal is not to stay stuck and no, no, no. I wanna go forward without stressing out too, without and really show appreciation for life and gratitude and for other people also for life, everything that has life. When I say for life, it's us also. It's not just me. It's everything. Give thanks. Very, very important today for me. And that's why I'm here every day. That's why I do something every day to elevate. Whether it's a little thing, it's a half an hour talk, whatever. Every time I do something positive in the direction of elevation or expanding the dream, I feel better with myself. I feel good each and every day. There's not a day I feel depressed or I feel like sometimes sometimes I have low highs, but it's nothing to take me out. No? It's just I'll maybe listen to music or stuff to go back into because it's all about the state of mind. You know, I can be very up, very in while I'm here, but it's after that also it's important once I'm off of here to keep that vibe, to keep that aliveness, and that I know it has to do with the focus and not no distraction, no and then it's easier to just get back to natural state, like do something with your life today. I find like people, it's just sometimes when you're not doing too much with your life, you see other people do something with their life or do something great or becoming great. You think that it's very hard to get there, or no, it's just because you're too distracted. You never focus. You never focus on the dream. You're too distracted because you can get the same. Why do we like? I went how many times to watch hockey games? I could have been the one on the ice if I would have focused from a young age and really work on myself. Hello, Kepi. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. No, si if we focus from our younger days, well, come on, it's just a matter of focus. I realized today why not that I have done nothing with my life, but nothing really like great. Like okay, some are gonna say you have children, that's great. At this, yeah, but I'm talking about something for an elevation. Like I've done great stuff, maybe, but nothing really great to my eyes. To my eyes, it's just something things and stuff I've done unconsciously. Even making children, I've never really planned it or questioned it. No, no, it's all very, very unconscious without questioning. Today is just I brought back the I brought back. I brought back. Did I bring it back? I don't know. I brought back anyway the consciousness more than before. And once you focus on staying conscious in the moment, you're gonna do a lot. You're gonna start creating, which is what you're here. You're a co-creator. You're not here to be distracted and sit in front of the TV and do nothing and just be distracted. It's a distraction, I'm telling you. That's what it is. And once you start letting go, you'll feel the love more, the warmth. You'll be more grateful because then, it's just a natural way of living. I think it's nothing very extravagant that we have to get. But what we need is consistency, is be consistent each and every day, dedicated to that elevation, not destruction, because before I was more without knowing, dedicated to destruction. And that's really what it is. Destruction of your vibe, destruction of the interior, also with the bad food, with all the junk food, without putting consciousness into it, which is thinking. To me, consciousness is thinking. Well, you don't think if you trash your body and this and that. You don't think because you would not do it. You would not do it. Simple. And I think that's very easy to know these things that once you activate that conscience and you start looking around and looking at labels on food and this and that and think for yourself, you're going to realize the whole world has programmed you. And sometimes you hear it so much. I've listened to another interview of Jabba on TV and in Switzerland, and wow, I can see it, what he thinks in his what he was thinking in his head when he was doing the interview, and people are so asleep, so detached from reality. Oh, sometimes you better not tell them anything. You better just tell them the lines, but if they can't read between the lines, forget about it. Like here, if you can't read between the lines, forget about it. It's about reading in between the lines. That's what it is. If you go all ways and you read what's there, and that's what you're going to get. But if you go in between the lines, you're going to find a lot more meaning with life and a lot more vitality in between the lines than go with the programming. To me, reading the line is going with the programming, and most people do that. Well, go in between the lines, That's where I think it really matters most, and it's not that desire to fit in that's going to save us. No. And that's what happened to us, is the desire to fit takes us out of that divine mission. I was going to mark on the divine mission for greater elevation, but it's a mission. It's a mission. I don't know if it's divine. I'll know one day, but it's a mission. I don't see myself very special. I'm just a regular guy here in his house that decided to take action one day and voice his voice. That's all it is. It's nothing very special. I put a dream. I have goals instead of having a zombie life. Instead of having a zombie life, I have a life with goals now. So it's nothing extravagant. It's just what is, and that's it. Yeah, when you read between the lines, the entire message change. But most people just read the lines. They're comfortable with the lines given to them, and they keep reading the same script all their life, the same script, without even saying, "Oh, maybe there is something in between the lines." No, but I seen between the lines, and I keep seeing between the lines, and I keep not wanting to fit in. That's for sure. Because that's not where I will find vitality, because everyone's living dead. Everyone's living dead around me with broken souls and broken dreams and broken life and broken this, broken that. And they don't know. They don't know. People don't know. So what am I going to do? Being upset about it? Like, total nonsense. I keep myself very focused. I don't give in to the madness of this world, the low vibration. And this way I'll get an elevation faster, because the elevation is the elevation of our vibration for sure. Suzanne, if it doesn't uplift, acknowledge and keep on moving forward. So that's it. Bonjour, Suzanne. Yeah, that's it. It's acknowledge what's going on. It's called life. It's like people, living dead, zombie people, and all this. I shouldn't say that, but sometimes it's harder than me. It's the programming inside me. Let me clear it, and I'll stop saying zombie and living dead. But it's they're alive, look. They're alive. Everybody's alive, but not too many people think. You will not find, people that are awake and vital and alive, they have that state of constant amazement. And where can you find people today? Go out in Babylon and try to find me someone in a constant state of amazement and a constant awe in front of everything. Find this. And isn't it what we should have? Like a constant state of amazement, being amazed with life, being up and in with life, being happy with life, not being depressed, and find a way, an exit out with whatever freaking substance we can use. And as an adult, we have access to all of them. So it's even more dangerous because we're very unconscious and have access to all kinds of nonsense. So look what happened to the babies in Babylon. They all consume the nonsense. And not only consume it, they consume it excessively. It's the excess. It's the excess. Some consummation that we have create harms too that we should let go. Some other consummation, like alcohol and that, is we go to the excess. Why? Put a patch on the bobo. Put a patch on the bobo. That's what we want constantly, to patch the bobo, put a band-aid on it, and never heal. You know, you have to heal. If you want a mood to heal, usually it's to let it in the air a bit too. It's good that it's and it heals, you know. But if you feel you don't fit in, there is a reason for that. You are the change, so embrace that and follow your goals. Be the change. That's it, exactly. But be the change. For that, it's gonna take me, like I said, many years to be the change. But I know it's possible. I know I can get like, I'm just being myself. What am I being? Am I being the change? Am I being the light? Am I being the hope? Am I being this? No, I'm being myself. I'm just myself here, and you have me really as I am. I don't fake nothing. I don't try to impress you. I don't try to impress anybody. I just want to be myself in a world that is very confused. And I don't want to live in confusion anymore. So I have to be myself. I have to be true to that fire within me. Because if I'm not, then it's mental suicide. It's a spiritual suicide. And I don't intend to commit that anymore. I went far down this hell here, roaming around for a long time. I was in hell for a long time. I was in darkness. I was not knowing really what I had to do here, without any sense of mission, without any sense of contribution, of caring, of sharing, of loving, of all this was total absent. I had no clue what love was. Even today, I have a little bit an idea where it is, but even that, that's what I'm, and I think I'll feel that whole, complete, unconditional, divine love. And it's a lot: love, it's kindness, respect, and it's all this part of love. So it's a lot of work, but am I not here each and every day? Do I not have the intention to get there? Hello. I know I am. One thing in my advantage and our advantage, or you too, because you're as dedicated as me, you're as focused probably as me, you're here every day. And you want to, like me, stay motivated. It's a good place also here to get together. It's so much better when I love it being with you here. I love it because it's a great vibe. And the stuff that I talk about here, like I said, I will never find, I never found anybody taking for a stroll, for a walk with my dog, or going to the park, or sitting and just about real stuff. Like people love fakery and stuff and the fake world. They love the fake world, and I'm not in the fake world. So I don't want to energize the fake world. So yeah, I find very few people, but if I come on YouTube, I find a lot of people on YouTube like me, wants to elevate, wants to focus on something else than distraction. It's to find our way. It's not easy to find your way. Sometimes you have to find your way out of no way. And that's good. That's good. If you crawl through shit in your life, don't worry about it. It's character building. If you have a hard time, if your bank account's empty, your belly's empty, don't worry about that. That's not to stay. It's to pass. But it's to pass for a greater reward after. You can have something for sure. And if you are dedicated to take this as motivation to move forward, it's even better, for sure. Like, that's what I have as motivation. Poverty is a motivation. Everything's a motivation. Like, I don't want this world to let it destroy me and that I feel depressed, and because that's what's gonna happen if I end up in the street, sleeping in the street. I'll be depressed for sure. So I don't want that to happen. So I gotta keep the work in motion, the dream in motion, and eventually, with enough. And also, it's I do this to stay up and in with life, to be positive, to really to have because it's a training. I have to train my mind. I have to tell to myself. I have to repeat it and repeat and repeat. But there's nothing that you repeat that cannot become reality. It's common sense. It's just common sense, not too much common practice. But we got to bring back the common sense to common practice, and that's it. It's very like we're all stuck in nonsense. So it's just to bring back the common sense, common practice. Bingo. Like we're all so superficial and fake and we love that stuff. So the moment you let go of being superficial and only what are you going to create? An elevation for sure. You're going to start expanding. And that's what we all need. Expand our minds, expand our capability, expand the love, expand everything that's good within you. And you will feel a lot different. I'm telling you, if you're depressed, if you're, you already are the change. I'm doing what in natural for you. Thank you, KP. You guys are wonderful here. You're very significant in this. I don't like to say journey. It shouldn't be a journey. In this lifetime, in this moment, in these moments, in this time, in this life. Yeah, you're very significant for me. It's not like I don't make it the whole thing because you want to, whether it's kept, like you can be gone and then at any time, not gone from here, but you can leave the channel, do your own thing. So it's no attachment. I'm not attached to you guys. That's one thing. But I love your presence here. I love the strength you give me. I love your vibe. I love the vibe we're creating here. But there's no attachment because one day some will stay, some will go, and it's all like there is people here that I thought were gonna be with me for not following me, but just it's not because I need followers. I don't want people to follow me. Like it's just there is people that have came to pass and they have like it's not a broken connection, but it's not the same. Anyway, I don't know if you can know what I mean, but it's not eternal. Like I'm born alone and I'm gonna die alone, and I know that. So I need myself. I need the only person I need is me. Like I don't want to have attachment to external people, things, no attachment. So this way, if I lose it, there's no suffering. But it's hard to get there because we were very attached to the compassion is the basis of divine love. Change is the only constant. Hungry belly today, fully belly. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. Sometimes I have a bit of a hard time finding a way. Sometimes, and I still have my tribulations with but that's the goal also. The goal is to stop worry about all these stuff, stop worry about the stuff of Babylon and all the nonsense that I have to face each and every day with worries and stress. And I have minimized the stress. You have to minimize the stress also. Stress is self-induced. You induce the stress into yourself. Like it's like nerves; they don't break down. People break down. So if you keep a sharp mind, really, really in the moment, on a mission, like my mission is here. Maybe I'm here in an hour or so, but the mission is ongoing and it's 24/7, and that's what you gotta know also. Once you start that stuff, once you start elevating, leaving distraction and working on your goals, on your dream, it's a 24/7 thing. That's what I realized with the time. So I have really no time for distraction. I have no time for that because my time is very, very valuable, and I cherish and value my time, and I make sure I do something constructive even if it's going for a walk with my dog. That's very constructive because it makes me move. It makes me go outside. It makes her very, very happy because she goes run in the field like crazy. I let her loose, so she runs and she has fun. So it's even that is positive. So I find positivity not only coming here on YouTube, but each and every little thing I do during the day. Just creating like I'm trying to get in touch with the no ads now. I'm trying lately to get in touch with the tribal seeds to make an interview with the basis of tribals. I always have some kind of. I'm always looking forward to create new connection, to contribute more to. So I really have no time for distraction. People have too much time for distraction and not enough time for elevation. That's all it is. Leave the distraction, you're gonna start to elevate. And elevate, it's very easy. It's not something. It's you naturally doing what you would be supposed to do here. Give thanks for life and not be selfish and just for yourself and contribute to something cause larger than you and not necessarily for monetary gain. Do it for just because you love it. Once you find I can do this 24/7, 7 days a week without being paid. Again, 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 and again. I've been doing it again, again, and again, and I'll do it again and again because I love it. And I don't, even if I have no money coming from this, even if I have to do this, give for the rest of my life, I'll give. That's what I love. I don't really I'm not in search of a okay, if material come, if money come, you take it. But it's not something that's on my mind each and every day. What's on my mind is keeping a permanent state of joy, of happiness. And that I can only find it, I think, with being up and in with life, starving all distraction, addiction, all the stuff all attachment that do not elevate, do not contribute to an elevation. The distraction can be alcohol, can be anything. We have many distractions. Most people fall for alcohol in this world. That's what people of my age do a lot, especially getting to 40, 50, they start to drink. And it's crazy. The system can get to you and destroy you. It will destroy you. It will destroy your connection to your heart. It will destroy the connection to others. It will make you live like a selfish being, just for yourself, in your little head, in your little worries each and every day. You're not going to care about other people. You're just going to care about your things. You don't even know how to love anymore. People don't even know how to love anymore. They love their device, their things, their phones, their nonsense. But the love in between each other and the care and the contribution for a better world, that's gone from the heart of people. They don't care. They're like, that's why I always use robot, drone, zombies, and living dead, because this is what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I would like to know, why are we in such a mess when we can experience paradise here? We can experience the real paradise for what it's intended. This place has been intended for, not for us to suffer. It's been intended for a great purpose. And you are part of this great purpose. Your purpose not to watch TV. Hello. Or do any other nonsense, playing with toys at no, forget about that. But that's what this world is about toys. And people worship material. They worship material, so they will collect all kinds of toys, and that's what they're busy. They playing with toys. Boats, four-wheelers, skidoo, sea-doo, name it, all kinds of toys, just to get away from the present moment and forget about the real purpose. Who are we? Like Jabba said. But even that, you go tell that to some people, and you will look like the one completely disconnected. I know, that's why I just come on YouTube and tell my stuff like this, because people have to reconnect themselves to feel what I say, because what I say is the truth. I think, I'm not sure, but I feel it's the truth. And to feel it, that's it. You have to disconnect from all the mental programming. But no, they stay hooked on the programming, hooked on TV, hooked on the radio, the newspaper, all the propaganda machine. That's what filled their minds, and that's what they think the world is about. Super madness. Yeah. Change it. Yeah, I'll buy a comfortable chair to work long hours. That's it. Yeah, because you need to sit down and do your stuff. And so, yeah, a good chair is good. Slowly get because it's not evident. Also, sometimes you must have back pain and all that. Sitting and it's the positioning. But also maybe get yourself like I do here. I'm sitting down, up, sitting down. Like I like to vary the position also for my knee. Always locked in place. It's not the best, but yeah, you too. Maybe get some kind of a station where you can work standing up or whatever. There's always a solution to be found. Always a solution to be found. If you and that Bob said it, there's always a solution to be found, and it's true. I've had shit happening to me in my life. Come on. This is Babylon. Hello. And most of it is because of money. It's because money. That's what takes us out. Most of us is the financial issues, the financial worries that can come and kill the vibe. Kill the vibe completely. If you give in to monetary, like, there's times in my life where I had quite a bit, but there's times also where I had nothing in my bank account. I was broke, didn't even have $5 to put in gas to go to work. Like there has been times like that. I fucking crawled through shit in my life. Don't worry, I know what it is. That's why I come here very, very strong, because I'm out of a strong experience too. I've went through darkness. I've had stuff happening to me, so stressful. But I managed it, and I knew I had the capability to manage it. I trust myself, even in negative situation, even in challenging, not negative, but more challenging situation. I trust myself, and I always trust myself, and I made it. I'm still here. I'm still here, still vibing, alive. It's a gift. It's a gift, but you have to realize that life's a gift. If you're too arrogant with other people, you're going to be very, very arrogant with life. That's what it is. If you're arrogant with people, you're arrogant with life. Creativity is an inward awareness express. Yeah, that's it. But we must be creative. That's the thing. But I think most of us here are creating, like Cappy's doing soap. You're doing art, Suzanne, with Kevin, drums and all kinds of stuff with clay. And anyway, you're creating. That's what we're here for. We're here to create. Whatever your thing is, I don't know. But there's lots of stuff you can do. There's lots of passion you can do. Like, there's so much. Like, it's a world that there's so much possibility, so much opportunity. But if your eyes are shut, you ain't going to see the opportunity, and you're going to miss it. Sometimes the opportunity can come and you have to grab it. There's stuff that happened to me in that dream, in that journey. Let's use journey. There's stuff because it's country. It's just a words anyway. Let's use journey. There's stuff that happened to me that I really, for sure. Hey, come on. I forgot what I was going to say. Creativity is an inward awareness expressed. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about the journey. I forgot. Anyway, yeah. But as long as the focus is there, I think it's the focus that's missing in most people's life. It's the focus, because if you're unfocused, you're into distraction. So the distraction come and kill your vibe. It's gonna take all the good from you and turn it into bad. That's what it's gonna do probably, and turn it into it's gonna turn you into a living dead zombie if you watch TV too much. That's what it is. That's what it did to me. It really turned me into like I wasn't able to sense life, to sense. Okay, today you're gonna say, "Oh, you're just talking. You're just no. It's a deeper feeling with life, also deeper feeling with others, deeper feeling with life." I find that is one thing we all have in common here. We're all creative people using our individual. That's it. All of us here, we're even Godfrey. Godfrey is into is stuff like we're all having something in motion, and I think that's probably why we get together also like this, is because we're all having goals and dreams in motion, and we want to stay motivated for them. We want to stay up and in to conquer our most magnificent vision. That takes a long time, and like Godfrey just started not long ago. Cappy's been into this, but even Cappy, after all the stuff that she have done and all the like, she's pretty well established, like she has her clientele and all that, but she still must stay alive to put the dream in motion. It's her behind it. It's good to have all the soap product and this and that, but if she's not motivated to make it, there won't be none. So she has to keep the motivation, the inspiration, and also once you're inspired like that to create, you won't feel tired. You can put 20 hours a day in your stuff, sleep 4 hours, be back at it. Like, it's nothing for me to put effort into it. And that's what also we have to get, is to, I know for myself, I don't know for you. I don't want to tell you what to do. You take what's good, discard the rest, but it's really to do more, to be more, not to do more, but to be more. And once you're being more, you're going to create more. It's inevitable. Be masters, that's it. But to master, before we master anything, we must first re-establish the focus and do the training. Like, there's nothing training cannot do. And if you want to master anything, it should be kind of time that you start working on it. Because it's like your mind has to be mastered. This is another thing we must master, not only our external life, but master this. Very, very important if we want to stay alive. If you can't master this, you're going to fall into all kinds of distraction, nonsense, seduction, alcohol, drugs, all kinds of stuff. If you're not to yourself, if you're not centered, aligned, call it whatever you want, if this stuff is attracting you, like, it depends on your vibe, on your vibe inside. My vibe, those things are not attracting me. Like, I can go without it, no problem. It's not something I vibe with. But if your vibe, that's why it's very important, the vibe that you hold inside and the stuff. Oh, for sure. Because all these things are going to come to you and knock at your door. Alcohol, cigarettes, all the addictions. And you're going to probably give in to it. And don't feel bad. I've done in my life too. But I realized at one point that it's not... I realized late, but at one point I looked at it and I said, okay, that's enough. Enough sitting on the couch, eating chips, freaking... Even eating animals, I let that go. Drinking milk, the stuff that is acid and negative. It could be people too. People can be very acid. Let them go. They'll find their way, and you're not responsible for it. When distractions from life take hold, build stress work. It's amazing how quickly you drift from your dream, and it suffers. I must pull myself out of madness and refocus. Yeah, that's it. Every time you will see results. The only reason why we don't see results it's because we induce a lot of stress. We induce ourselves a lot of stress, especially with financial things like credit cards and loans at the bank and this and that, mortgage. And we have some people have so much on their shoulder, so much to think about, so much to do. They're not being anymore. They're not being creative, because once you get back that state of being, you're going to start creating. And that's what happened. If you give in too much into distraction, you will not create too much. You will be distracted, and your mind needs to be focused to create. You need to be focused to create. You cannot create if you're unfocused. You're going to create destruction, harm, and stuff like that, because you're not on track. So keep yourself on track, my advice. That's what I do here. I make sure I come back here each and every day. My goal is to be a world-known motivational speaker. I have not changed it. I will not change it. This is the ultimate dream for me, is to travel the world and inspire people to live greater lives and find a new vibration with life so they can feel alive, they can be happy, and they can have more joy in their heart. This is the goal, and it will not change. Like, I know I can do this. I know I can do it. I will not listen to bad minds, to nonsense people. I was going to say stupid people. Nonsense people to invade my mind with negativity and stuff. I'm remaining focused on the goal, and that's what it is. You like it or you don't, I don't care. I know where I'm going with this. I'm very, very focused, and I'm focused to take action each and every day. And the action is not only like now I'm into physical action. I speak it's something you hear, but the action is in my head too 24/7. 24/7 I think stuff. I look the other day what happened. That was amazing. I was blown away on the radio the other day with Bud. I go to play a song. I was playing a song, and the next song after, Bud knew the song I was going to play. Bud or Vicky, they typed me and they said, oh, it would be good to have I don't remember what's the song. I have to remember a bit, but anyway, you're going to sing stuff and you're going to be so, like, these are signs for me. No? This is a major, major sign for me that me and Bud are connected. You know, that's what I see. That's what that's why I want to make that connection grow. I want to nurture it. I said, I'm going to put effort into it. I'm going to be there 4 days a week and helping them, helping myself. It's because at the same time, I do that music stuff. I take a lot of note. I also discover new artists, new music. I can introduce you to new sound, more maybe conscious, more vibing, more soothing, because music is healing for sure. Me, I love music, so that's what I promote. But J-Books, and Suzanne, t'étais là, Suzanne. Yeah, and that night I was completely, I'm telling you, Suzanne, I stopped the music. I stopped the music from playing. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I was playing a song, I don't know which one it was, but then that's it. He comes and comments. He said, are you going to play that J-Book tune? I'm like, come on. My cursor, my mouse was on it. I'm like, how can he come with all the reggae music that there is in the world, come up with that one song that my mouse was? I said, I'm stopping this. Whoa. I got to tell him, because this is a major, major, but you got to be in tune with yourself to read those signs, to perceive those signs, because you get empowered by those signs also. You get empowered. I found a lot of, I'm like, hey, this means something. And yeah. You recall now, eh? Yeah. Suzanne is always there. Suzanne loves music too. She loves reggae music and world music. I think just music. It's not just reggae music. It's music. Like the Saturday yesterday, I was playing 70s, 80s, 90s, all kinds of music. I love to dance. I love to move. I love to be happy. I love to feel that happiness, to be on a good vibe. And music does that for me for sure. And other stuff in life, but music is part of it for sure. And speaking makes me feel very, very good too. Your direction may change, but love and vibe of your creations remain. That's it. There are times as well that the direction will change as long as the same creative energy is put forth. Yeah, that's why, you didn't see me on the Byte Radio I had to expand in all this. Like, it started, you can go back in the first video here. I have over 3,000 videos now. I don't even know how much, so much, but you can go back and you're going to see the progression in Yannick. You're going to see his progression. And you're going to see that I'm really expanding and expanding and expanding more and more and more. And that dream is expanding. As much as I'm expanding, the dream is expanding. My goals are expanding, are getting bigger, are getting reaching out more people. But that takes time, and I'm here and now and dedicated to it. So I don't think it will not happen. I always have a great vision for the future. For sure, I see the future very bright. I don't see the future as a dark spot. No, for me, the future is very, very bright. There's better days are coming. There will be one day where I will not have to worry to pay any bills. It will just pass through my bank account. That's one thing I would love, to not worry about paying my bills, about paying the mortgage, this, that, and it just go flowing through my bank account, and I don't worry at all. This is the kind of, and then I can focus on more creation. Because if you have all kinds of worries in your head, and especially that's why financial freedom and having a little bit more than crumbs will take out these worries. And I don't care who you are, what you do in life, we all have to deal with money, and money is there. So the goal is not to get a super big castle, but to move out of the worries that I have in my head all the time about the it's not all the time. I have reduced the consummation also. The more you reduce the consummation, the more, the less stress you're going to have. But that's very important. This is where the unseen vibrational energy can access synchronicity. Yeah, so much. And synchronicity, that's what I told Bud. I said, wow, that's a sign that we're deeply, deeply connected. Bro, I'm not here for no reason. I can see I'm not there. This is my niche. I seen it. That's what it tells me. Yannick, that's your niche. That's where you have to stay, and you have to put your energy, because there is a connection. But okay, you will not, nobody will come and knock at your door and tell you, hey, look, there's a sign. Like even the signs on the road, you must see them yourself. Like if you go travel with your car and you go on the road, you have to see the signs yourself. No one else can see them for you. So it's to open those eyes and feel the signs, to feel it. It's a lot about feeling. It's about, and I'm telling you, it's a something huge. Like I felt a huge surge of positive energy, of more connection, and that's what I want to experience more. So that's why my focus is on expanding that vibe, expanding that connection, that dream, that presence, expanding the presence. Just expanding the presence in a present moment, I can do a lot. I can do a lot. I know it. Then I gotta condition myself to do it too. You have to condition yourself. Like your brain will not lead you to an elevation. Your brain will take you out. If you listen to your little brain programming, they will take you out. You gotta install a new program for greatness, for elevation, and then no problem. There will be just great experience along the way, more connection, more signs will show up, more vitality, more you will feel life on the that's what's happening to me. Yeah. And I don't want to stop because it makes me grow also, but you must have the courage to grow. If you don't have the courage to grow, you're going to stay on pause, or you're going to press eject. Most people press eject. They're not even on pause. Most people have pressed the eject button. They're gone. To bring them back would be they have to bring them back themselves. So, you can't, if people have pressed the eject button and decided to leave the realm of creativity and dream and stuff, they will stay in darkness, and that's their choice. I don't know if it's a conscious choice, but it's a choice. You live the life you live. Look at your life. Are you really satisfied with the life you're living? Who said that? Yeah? Are you really satisfied? That's it. Make a change. Make a change. It's going to take time. It's going to take, for sure, at the beginning, it's just confusing a bit at the beginning. Like I was a bit confused still. The confusion is clear now, and I see more clear. You know what? At one point, the confusion, but don't also dismiss, don't freak out because you're confused, because that's a reflection of your growth. If you don't see your confusion, if you don't see the confusion, and you'll never grow. You have to realize that your own confusion with, first of all, your own life and that and this and that and the world, to realize that it's something that is killing the vibe inside. For sure. Today, my focus is a lot more on things that do really matter instead of stuff that do not matter. How long have I been here? Anyway, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go. How long have I been here? I think it's an hour or something. I keep talking and talking for the last. I think I've been here for close to an hour. It's been a while. It's 8:40. I think I started at 7:45. Something like that. Yeah. So that's it. Tonight, Byte Radio again. Byte Radio tonight. It's at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Yeah, Bud is on tonight till 11. So 6 p.m. Byte Radio. I'll be there probably. That's gonna be a great reggae vibe tonight. We're gonna have. I'm telling you, I did all kind of hunt. I hunt, but I don't hunt animals. I hunt for new music. That I do a lot, but I don't hunt animals to kill them and eat them. No way. I'm not a murderer. Tribal seeds. We're gonna have tribal seeds. Stick figure. The green. Fortunate youth. Giant panda guerrilla. Iration. Catch a fire. Slightly stupid. The hold up. Josh Heinrich. The Expendables. Groundation. Pepper. Tomorrow Bad Seed. John Brown's Body. Pacifier. Sublime with Rome. 10-foot ganja plant. Ali Kimball. Anyway, I have so much. And I made a list. I made a list here so far of all the band or the artists that I will present and showcase. Like on the Wednesday, we're gonna do an exclusive showcase just on an artist in particular, like really play their greatest hits. So I made a list here. I have over so far 100 and something names. So we're good for at least 2 years. We have 2 years here of a showcase. We have 2 years already ready for, so I hunt a lot. Me, I'm into music. I'm into help. And that's what I want to do. That's what I love. I'm doing what I love. I don't care if there's no instant gratification. I have it, the instant gratification. The instant gratification, we all have it. It's just we don't see it. We think the gratification has to come in sense of a check in the mail or something like that. If we don't have money for what we do, often we won't even go too far with it. We won't help others because there's no money involved. There's no instant gratification because we're so disconnected that we think there's no instant gratification. But I get it. Each and every second, fraction of second, I feel the instant gratification. The instant gratification. This is life. This is our gratification. We are alive. I don't need that's why the check in the mail and all this is irrelevant. It will come eventually, but it's not something. What's really relevant is what's going on the inside, and I got to bring this up for sure. So, large up, family. Shine your light, family. Much love. I am thankful for having this time with you all. Yeah, it's so much better when we're together. Ha! And we'll be together again tonight. Byte Radio, Genix, 6 p.m. I'm on video too. You have the video support. Yesterday, I was a bit vocal. Yesterday, sometimes I'm vocal, sometimes I'm less. It depends. Like, it's not only about me talking. You hear me here. You see me here. You hear me here. You can see me live each and every day. It's about the music, sharing the music, and that's it. So, adios, amigos. Flip side. He's out and go bigger. Or, like I say always, go home. No time for distraction. Purge that nonsense. Purge the nonsense, distraction, and plug the TV. Focus on creation, elevation, and boom! He's out.